Hello everyone, I'm Abdul Majid and I'll be presenting my final project on the challenges of online learning in Nigeria. So education, as we know, traditionally has been in the form of teachers and students in the classroom, and there's always this physical interaction between the tutor and the students. But nowadays, with advancement in technology and internet connectivity, we have massive online courses and we have online education, and there are a lot of materials in which education can be attained. But the problem is that these challenges are not always there. There's some challenges that prevent this fulfillment of these advantages of online learning. And in my research, I figured I narrowed down these challenges into three. These are the IT infrastructure challenges, the socio-economic challenges, and socio-cultural challenges. And these are peculiar to developing countries, especially Nigeria as a case study. So the first thing I did was to decide on the research methodology, and I'll be doing survey research. And since I have a breakdown of the different challenges, I decided to subdivide them into different factors. So the IT infrastructure challenges were divided into these factors: availability of internet service, the quality of the internet service, the cost of internet subscription, the availability of digital devices, mobile phones, laptops, and so on, the availability of technical support in term in if you like the devices get breakdown or situations like that, experience with online learning in the past, experience using social media, digital literacy skills, and power supply challenges, because Nigeria, for instance, it suffers from epileptic power supply. Also, we have social economic challenges, which have factors such as monthly income, monthly expenditure, if the person is able to get additional income, status of the family in terms of socio-economic status, education of the parents, the geopolitical zone in which they live, which is also correlated to how much income and minimum wage, the academic competence, the access to supporting materials and instruments and resources, and the overall lifestyle. Also, we have sociocultural challenges with from which we have the factors such as gender alignment, we have the age group, we have the motivation. Some people are more motivated to spend time on social media than using the internet on online learning. We have religion and tolerance, we have cultural beliefs, we have language and communication, we have the use of technology. For example, the Amish people, they do not really, they are very, very skeptical of and careful of the adoption of technology. So I developed this questionnaire based on the factors that have been previously mentioned in the previous slide. And in total, I had about 40 questions. And this survey took place between the 3rd of November until the 16th of November. And on the figure on the left, you can see the response rates. Initially, I sent this links, the Google Form links to some student groups, and thereafter on the 8th of November I shared this on social media so that I could reach a more diverse range of respondents. On the right is the eventual response rates, is the eventual response rates per geopolitical zone, and as you can see that the results are quite biased towards the southwest and the north central region of the country. So the first results that I'm presenting has to do with gender alignment and the area of study of the respondents. As you can see on the left, we have 62% male and 38% female respondents. And in terms of the area of study, there's kind of a uniform divide between arts, business, engineering, and then between social sciences and computing and education, and sciences in general. It takes the huge chunk. One of the questions was about the participation on online learning, and about 51% agree to have participated in online learning before in one form or the other, even including using YouTube to learn new concepts, to learn about the subject. Here we have on the left is about talking about the availability of internet service in the locality, and 89% overwhelming number of respondents agreed affirmative that they had internet service. On the right has to do with the quality of the internet service, and as you can see, between only 23% agree that the internet service is it's a very good quality. Next has to do with social media, the use of social media for entertainment and the use of the internet for social media and entertainment, and the use of the internet for online learning and education. So on the left, you can see the number of hours that the respondents would rather spend their time on, and see around 23% of the respondents agree to spend more between 3 to 5 hours, and about 24% agree to spend more than 5 hours on social media for entertainment purposes. On the right, however, we have just 13% spending more than 5 hours on education, on using the internet for education. This kind of we can infer from this that it's possible that we have quite more people spending more time on social media for entertainment than using this for education. Here we try to find out about the uh, power situation, electric supply, and 66%, in fact, 91% agree or strongly agree that the situation with the power is affecting their educational pursuits, and they are affecting their ability to use the internet in the right manner. On the right hand side, it shows the subscription styles of individuals in the survey. So you can see that a large percentage of respondents would subscribe to bandwidth sizes, internet bandwidth sizes that's less than 5 GB. And this shows that in terms of pursuing online education, 5 GB is quite on the low side. Another point has to do with finances, and if we look at it carefully, on the left hand side, we're asking the respondents if they make enough income for their monthly expenditures, and as we can see, only 32% agree that they make enough income for to cater for their monthly expenditures. On the right hand side, we have the cost of university education compared to the cost of programs on Coursera and edX and Udacity, and this is a very important factor, because a simple nano degree program in Udacity costs about 1,500% more than the university fees when analyzed on a monthly basis. Here we looked at some sociocultural factors, and we realized that we don't really have challenges in terms of religious tolerance towards education or cultural tolerance towards education. And then we wrap it up with the final question about people's preference, and 69% would rather attend classes physically than to go online. So in conclusion, we realize that there are sociocultural infrastructural challenges identified in the responses, such as power supply, language, motivation, discrimination, and so on. But the most important one, or the most critical one, was socioeconomic factors. And we realized that the cost of internet subscription, the cost of online courses, these have a huge potential to stifle adoption of online education in Nigeria. So just for reference sake, I included the responses to the survey questionnaires in the following slides. Thank you very much.